I've been playing the Echo Stage for the last 2 days, and I'm absolutely terrible with her because she is such a high skilled ruler. But today, I'm going to play her to show you guys how she works and how you guys can win with her at Diamond. Even after playing with the Echo Sage for 2 straight days, I still don't fully understand her. But I'm going to give you guys my best tips and tricks of how you can win with her. So, first things first, what you want to do is for certain that you want to make sure that you buy low DPS, high hit points troops. Now, what that means is troops like this RG right here that are going to have a lot of tanking. That's going to allow your Echo to charge up. Now, unfortunately, my Echo is not going to charge up in this first round right here. Oh, man. Okay, I thought she was going to, but she actually didn't still. So, yeah, like I said, the Echo's not going to charge up in the first round here, but we're only going to take 2 damage. That's going to be all right. Now, it's super important early on in the game to get your Echo charged up. So that's what we're going to try and do here in the first couple of rounds. And what you really want to do with the Echo Sage, like I said, you have to buy the lowest DPS troops, but it's super important to get the Echo charged up early in the game. If you get the Echo charged up early in the game, you're going to have basically a much better chance of winning as opposed to if you don't get it charged up. And if you don't get it charged up early game, then you're in a large position to lose. So hopefully my Echo can knock out the Valkyrie right here. That would be really nice. Instead, he knocks out the Barb, so that's not going to be very helpful, but maybe you can go ahead and like be able to knock out this Valkyrie in the one-on-one. Let's see, it's going to be really close. Wow, we actually we actually do knock out the Valkyrie, which is going to be nice. Let's go ahead and get the Mega Knight right here. I don't know if there's anything else I need to do. I'm going to go ahead and scout out everyone else here. This guy has a really good count for the Lung in round 3. He's got Rangers, he's got throwers. Honestly, I think this comp is pretty good. So, I guess we can just like wait out the next round here. He's running full clan. That's a little bit challenging right there. I think we're good. I think we're good as far as the modifier goes. Although the jump tile with the queen is going to be pretty good for him. Hopefully my Barb can like knock out one of his good troops. Or not my Barb, my Echo can knock out one of his good troops. He does knock out the queen, and now he's 3 stars. So being 3 stars is going to help me out a lot. Unfortunately, though, it's not going to do the splash damage like it does at a 4-star. But once we get it to 4-star, that should change things. So let's go ahead and get the P.E.K.K.A right here. That's probably our best bet, and we do get it 2 stars, which is nice. Now, P.E.K.K.A isn't the lowest DPS unit, but it is a decent tank, and he has a pretty slow hit speed. So that's kind of what I'm banking on as far as getting these cards like leveled up and getting my Echo charged up. Now, hopefully I can go ahead and win this game. It's going to be a little bit close, actually. I'm going to go ahead and move this P.E.K.K.A to go for the backline just to kind of confuse this guy because, you know, maybe he's going to move something to the back. He doesn't, and he does send his P.E.K.K.A to the backline. But hopefully our Echo can charge up and we can at least stay in the game because that is really what we're kind of focused on right now is just staying in the game because we are at a pretty low amount of HP. But if we get our Echo charged up a lot more, then that is going to change. So let's see if we do get a knockout right here. That's going to be huge. And we are going to get it. Oh, we're not going to get him 4 stars. Okay. Next hit, the Echo is going to be 4 stars. Okay. But we do have to like win the next round still. So let's go ahead and just go for brawlers here, I guess. Or maybe I could even sell the P.E.K.K.A for the ghost and then see if I can cycle a little bit more. It would be kind of nice to get the giant synergy. So let's see if we can maybe do that. Let's just get the skeleton dragons. I should probably keep those in. No, let's sell them and then get the spear goblin. And then I don't even know. I don't even know what I want to do. Let's just buy the spear goblin right here. We can sell it for a 2-star Mega Knight. That seems smart. I don't know. Hopefully, like this prince knocks out the queen. Unfortunately, I did something a little bit wrong there, which you don't want to do with the Echo for sure, is you don't want to wait till the last second to position your troops. So you need to be like working on your troop positions early. That's going to be super important for you. Unfortunately, I think my Echo might get knocked out, but it's actually, wow, look at the Echo right there. If this wins, that's going to be insane. Really unfortunate game right there, but hopefully we can get it back in this one. This is the mortar modifier, and the mortar modifier is actually kind of a hard counter to the Echo Sage, if you think about it, because the Echo Sage is a like the Echo Sage Echo, it just stays in one place, so the mortar can go ahead and get a few free shots without the troop walking forward, so the mortar might miss. It's a little bit complicated, but hopefully that is a good enough description. Now, this is going to be a great round. Hopefully my RG can like die off, maybe. That would be huge. Unfortunately, though, he doesn't, but we still get the charge up in the first round. That's going to be great for us. I'm not really sure if I want to get the skeleton dragons or the prince. I'm going to go ahead and get the prince, and we get a merge on the prince, which is nice. But I am going to sell that merge and go ahead and go for something else like this Barb. the Musketeer, and the RG. So this is a pretty good lineup for us right here. We have a lot of hit points in the RG. So unfortunately, though, this guy has a pretty good comp for the lung. Maybe my Echo can knock this out. Let's see. I don't know. Can it knock it out? Let's see. It's charging up, which is nice. We are going to lose this round. So that's a little bit unfortunate that we do end up losing this round. But we do have, at least we have one of our charges for the 2-star. So hopefully we can get it to a 3-star soon. There's the mortar that we needed. And honestly, I don't really know what I should do next. Obviously, I have this in for the P.E.K.K.A. Synergy. P.E.K.K.A. Synergy does do a lot of damage, which is going to be a little bit hurtful to us. But I think this is actually a pretty decent comp, especially for round 3. Unfortunately, though, I don't have any troops 2-starred. That is on me, of course, because I decided to not really focus on getting any 2-star troops, and instead I focused on getting more low DPS and tanky troops. So hopefully this can go ahead and work out. The P.E.K.K.A.s are kind of going a little bit crazy right here. Hopefully that can get the Wizard down. Wizard does go down, which is nice. And the mortar does end up taking out my Echo. So like I said, with the mortar hard countering the Echo, that is super unfortunate right there, because I really didn't have a way early game to draw the attack of the Echo. Now, the Spirit Empress player right here, hopefully we can go ahead and get our Echo charged up a lot. Now, we really need to get it to 4 stars, because a 4-star Echo is like the most important thing that you can have with, this ruler, is having the 4-star clone. It's how you're going to win most of your games. Now, hopefully we can go ahead and win this. Like I said, let's put our stuff in the back a little bit more, so maybe our clone can charge up a little bit better. Let's see. We got the mortar on our Musketeer, which is good. So we managed to draw the fire away from the mortar and on to our Echo. But unfortunately, our Echo doesn't charge up that entire round. So we're still going to be stuck with a 2-star. Now, that is really unfortunate, but hopefully we can go ahead and make that work. Let's get the E-Giant right here. Honestly, we can go ahead and... Actually, no, we can just keep this in the game. This is pretty decent. I don't know. I would need, like, the Giant Synergy would be nice. Actually, we could get the Giant Synergy if we cycled through here. What does this guy have? He's got 2-star Queen, so he's got a really solid comp. I think I'm best off just staying like this, but... let's see. There's the Queen in the front. That should get knocked out, right? That should get knocked out immediately. Let's put this. Oh man. Okay, that was a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully that doesn't go for my Echo. It is on my mortar. Okay, so it's on my mortar, which is good. He went to go ahead and counter my mortar placement with his mortar placement, which is good. Unfortunately, though, our clone is going to get knocked out of this game right here, and we are going to take 3rd. Here we are into our 3rd match right here. This is the jump tile modifier, so we're going to go ahead and get the Barb right here because he is low DPS and nice. We do get a merge on that right off the bat, which is going to be pretty helpful to us. This guy's playing King right here, so hopefully we can get this Echo clone charged up a little bit. Let's see. It's going to be a little bit close. He's not going to take anything out, which is good. Maybe I should have put my Barb on the jump tile to kind of prolong his troops a little bit. The Brutalist Synergy is going to do decent against my Barbarian. Hopefully the Spear Goblin doesn't take out the Valkyrie. Okay, nice. We do get the charge in the first round, which is going to be big. Let's go ahead and get this E-Giant right here, because I think that's our best bet. We do get the Spear Goblin as well, which is pretty nice. I could sell the Spear Goblin for the E-Giant, but I think I'm best just wait. Although, well, this guy has decent cards. Let's go ahead and put all our stuff in the back at the last second and see. This should be good as far as placement goes. He did put his Mega Knight on the jump tile though. That's a little bit bad. It's on my Spear Goblin. So hopefully, like, something else can knock this out, maybe. Okay, there's the Barb going. Okay, the Mega Knight gets kicked out the air. Okay, we got one charge. We got one more charge with the Echo, which is good. It could be better, but honestly, I think I'll take that. We just need one more charge, and then our Echo clone is going to be at a 3 stars, and that's going to be huge. I've noticed that with the Echo, it's really important to get it charged up in the early game, as opposed to getting it, in the later game when you have like a 2-star. You have to get the first charge. If you get the first charge, you're in a lot higher position to win, because that first charge is everything, because it makes the cooldown take less time. Now, hopefully we can go ahead and move this right here. Let's just move this right here, and hopefully that can take out the Valkyrie if it does end up being still alive by the time that my Echo ramps up. Actually, that was probably a bad placement. I probably should have put it on the Queen. Actually, it is still a pretty decent health Valkyrie right there. So that was probably a good move. Now, the Dark Goblin is ramped up a ton, and my Echo clone does get taken out. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but at least we do have the Echo clone at a 3 star. So let's go ahead and get the Mega Knight right here, and then I can just go ahead and get the Executioner as well for the Ace Energy, and that should be pretty helpful for us. Unfortunately, though, we are down one troop, so I could go for something like, I don't even know what I should go for. I don't know. This guy's a pretty decent comp right here. Luckily, I have the 3-star Echo, which is going to help us out quite a bit here. I could send like a Barbarian to the back. Should I do that? I think I'm going to send a Mega Knight to the back, and hopefully this was a good plan. It actually was and did end up being a good plan. So his Mega Knight's going to get taken out by my Echo Clone, which is good. At least he should. If it goes for the Monk, that's going to be really bad. Okay, no. The Echo Clone does go for the Monk, or for the Mega Knight. His Monk goes down. That's good. Let's go ahead and take this out. Okay, good. It takes that out. This is going to be huge if the Echo Clone knocks out the Dark Goblin. He has quite a bit of health. He's able to withstand it. Come on. Why can't you just charge up? Once he charges up, he should be immune. That would be what I would change if I was like giving it a buff, or if I was to give it balance changes. I would make him immune to like immune once he's already charging. But just me. We do have full brawlers with the P.E.K.K.A synergy, so that's going to be helpful. If I take out the Executioner, what do I need? I could get brawlers. Oh, so I need a Valkyrie if I am going to use like a different troop other than that. I could. Okay, I'm not going to get a Valkyrie because of what he has is crazy. Let's put the Barb in the back, and maybe that can deal with the Executioner really quickly. Hopefully it can. If it doesn't, that's going to be a little bit frustrating for us, but we should win this round. And our Echo Clone might go up to 4 stars. No, okay, so it's one more hit for my Echo Clone to be 4 stars. Man, it would be really huge if he did get up there. Come on. Oh my goodness. The Echo Clone is just so inconsistent when it comes to charging up. Luckily, though, we are still at 4 HP and we have a decent comp. Let's go ahead and get the Prince right here. And the P.E.K.K.A too. So that's 2 nice merges right there that we went ahead and got. And we have a pretty good comp with just full brawlers. We've been getting some decent RNG right here. He's going to send his Monk to the back row, which doesn't really make sense to me. But I mean, maybe it'll work out for him. So let's see. I still do have the Executioner in as opposed to getting something else. But let's see. Let's see, he's got the Monk. We can't even knock the Monk back. So we don't want the Monk to like do too much. So let's just put everything right here on the Monk and hope. Let's hope that this Monk goes down really quickly. The RG is going to be on my Echo Clone though. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully the clone does not go for the Megan or for that. Nice. Okay, that's huge. I was going to say hopefully the clone doesn't go for the Monk because he would just die off right there. But now he is going to get to a 4-star, and now a 4-star clone is absolutely broken. Look at this, guys. Wow, that's insane. And then we do end up winning this game. So now we should just go ahead and win this game with the 4-star clone. Because the clone is just so incredible. I mean, let's just go ahead and put the Prince right here and go back to our normal placement. If we do want to, we can go ahead and put our P.E.K.K.A in the jump tile to have him jump to the back because he does do quite a bit more damage than every single other troop. I'm going to move my Prince at the last second, and I'm going to move my clone to right here because that seems like the best decision. So let's go ahead and do that, but give me a second. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. There we go. All right. Here is, this should work. Okay, we move the Prince to knock the Queen back, and hopefully our 4-star Echo Clone can charge up enough to knock out that entire group of troops. Look at that. 3-star Valkyrie off the board. That is absolutely incredible. And then another 2 more troops are done. He's going to ignore the Queen ability. And wow, we just knocked this guy out of the game. The 4-star Echo Clone is absolutely insane. There is Ace. Okay, let's just get this. The Monk right here. Honestly, blocking him on the Monk doesn't really even matter because if our clone hits the Monk, we lose. So let's just go ahead and sell the Monk. And then we get the upgrade on the Executioner, which is nice. But let's go ahead and sell that for the P.E.K.K.A right there, and then see if we can just get something else. Okay, Noble is pretty decent. Let's put our Prince on the back line, I think, and then I don't know if he's gonna switch my Monk. Oh, that'd actually be really smart. Let's go ahead and set up the Assassin Trap again. We need to do this and do that. Okay, hopefully this works again. The reason why I did this because, like I said, oh my goodness, he got a 3-star Monk. What are the chances of that? There's literally like hardly any chance of that happening, by the way. But hopefully the Echo Sage can go for all of his other troops and then go for like the Monk last or something. Nice. The Echo Sage gets a huge knockout right there. Wasn't sure if she was going to go for the Mega Knight or that, and she does go for the correct troop. And we are going to win this game. That is absolutely crazy with the Echo Sage. She's busted when she gets to be 4 stars. Hopping into our next match, we see that it is the Huddle Up modifier, and this is a pretty good modifier for the Echo Sage, if I do say so myself. And hopefully we can go ahead and get this first round win. Now, we do see that this guy's playing a pretty strong, solid comp. So let's just go ahead and get the Valkyrie right here in the first round. And hopefully that'll allow us to get maybe a good thing from the Huddle Up modifier. Now, this is actually a really good comp for us to be playing against because it's very strong. Now my Valkyrie does go down. That's going to be very helpful. Hopefully this RG gets knocked out of the way, and then my clone is going to be able to charge up, and we're going to be almost all the way charged. Look at this, guys. This is a perfect first round with the Echo clone. Usually this happens when you're playing against the Lung or the King, just because, or not the King. Usually it just happens when you're playing against the Lung because they rely on having that extra troop early game. Now, I could get the Valkyrie 2 stars right here. Honestly, though, I think I want to wait. I don't know for sure. Let's get the Prince. The Prince is a little bit too high damage, though. So let's just keep 2 RGs in. That seems kind of crazy, but let's just keep 2 RGs in, and hopefully this is going to be enough to get my Echo charged up to a 3-star. Now, like I said, getting the Echo charged up early is your biggest concern, right? You need to get that Echo charged up super early. Otherwise, you're going to be in a lot less of a good position as the game goes on. And this has been a really good early game for us here. We've gotten a ton of knockouts with this 3-star clone, and all we need is 2 more knockouts from this 3-star from this 3-star Echo clone, and we do manage to get it to a 4 stars. Now that was absolutely insane right there, getting that Royal Giant right there. That was absolutely crazy. We can go ahead and put this Prince in, and then I'm gonna go ahead and look for another Giant. Now honestly, we could just go for like a full brawler with the Giant synergy. It doesn't seem like a bad idea. I mean, it doesn't seem like a great idea, but honestly, I think it could definitely work. Now, hopefully our troops aren't too strong for this guy. I don't think they will be, but they could be. Okay, nice. We do get a knockout right there. Hopefully we can get a couple more. Actually, that Dark Goblin is going to be able to ramp up and take out my clone, and we are going to go ahead and lose this round. That's fine, though. Honestly, we can take a little bit of a loss. We could have probably played that a little bit better, but I mean, I guess we'll just see. We do get a Prince upgrade right there. That's okay. We don't mind that. We can get the Bandit. Honestly, I don't know what to do here. Let's just cycle through and see if we can get a giant, an E-Giant. That would be really helpful. I did pass him up. That's kind of going to be really unfortunate for us if we don't manage to get anything else. Let's sell this and then probably just get the P.E.K.K.A or something. Oh, here we go. Here is the Giant finally. Now I just need a Ranger, and then we should have a full Giant comp. Now, honestly, what I really want the Giant comp for, oh my goodness, the 3-star Princess. 3-star Princess is just going to cook me. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't look out for the 3-star Princess right there. That was probably my fault. I need to be paying more attention to the positioning. I'm just not used to paying attention to the positioning when I'm playing the Empress. It's so weird for me to do. So we're down to 2 HP right here. It's round 5. We're going to get the 4-star next round, okay? After that insane start, we didn't manage to capitalize off of it. So let's just get the Prince right here, and then we need a Ranger of some sorts. There's a Dark Goblin. That'll do good enough for us. And then, man, I don't even know what I need. Let's just get this and then get this. It's like lower DPS, but it should work. Skeleton Dragons are fine, but we probably want something different. If we get the Monk, then, man, this is just unfortunate right here. We need to tank for this. So let's put this right here. And then, okay, the Princess should be on my RG, right? I think the Princess is on my RG, which is going to be huge, right? No, she's not. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, though, because she's not a 3-stars, which is going to be helpful to us. Now, we do get the clone 4-stars. That's huge. So maybe the clone can do something. If this clone wins, this clone is absolutely insane. Wow, look at that. She just won the entire round for us. That is absolutely crazy. And this guy's knocked out of the game. So hopefully we don't play against the Spirit Empress. We do. So let's see. Let's just get this Monk right here. What does that do? Okay, that's pretty good. We could put like the Bandit in if we wanted to have Ace for my Monk, but that doesn't really seem like a good option. He has that 3-star Princess. So, man, I think if I put my clone in this corner right here, it's going to be out of range of the Princess, but I'm really not sure. So, he's got the Prince. He's got all that, man. I went pretty expensive with this comp. I'm just not realizing that. Let's put this in the corner at the last second. 2, 1. Okay, there we go. Hopefully this is good enough. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, it's going to be pretty unfortunate. What? How is the Princess going for that? I don't understand. That is a huge knockout, man. Man, that's crazy that she did all that damage and we're still going to lose. I do not understand this ruler, guys. That's crazy that we ended up losing that. So if you guys have any tips for me to use the Echo Sage, let me know. I will try and master it. But for now, she is incredibly hard to play, and I do not understand how to play her at all. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.